gonna record too, Michael?
Yep.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Okay.
Going straight to
Think he
YouTube.
tight.
Go to the
Right, know
camera.
what he's doing?
I didn't even say that.
Oh, he said that.
No, she said
I
to
see.
the camera.
Oh,
Oh, she telling you to go
Huh?
he was about to jump out his seat.
What?
How long you been doing it? Since March.
Q, but the film is rolling.
Is everybody that's gonna be talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody could.
Hello, my name is Michael Lewis, and we're in the home with Miss Adrienne Bernard, Glenisha Metz Hyder, Carl Bernard, who are the family members of Danielle Metz. And they're sitting here going to share with you the problem that we're having with this case. Danielle Metz was sentenced to 3 lives plus 20 years. And we'll start with you, Carl. How was life for you after your mom was taken away when you was 7 years old?
Well, it was a totally different transition, you know, because the person that you be with is your mother at all times for the most part. If it wasn't for the terrible what transpired, that's what it would have been like, you know, so it was totally different. When the situation came, I was real young, so I really didn't understand what was going on, like, totally. So I was kind of confused because I was only, if I'm not mistaken, like, what, 8 years old? So it was just totally different. My life was upside down until now. It's still the same. It hasn't changed that much as far as my feelings and stuff like that. You know, before I wake up in the morning, that's one of the first things that's hit my mind since then. I mean, I'm 26 years old now. It's been basically the same. It's been rough, you know, but you know, I pray a lot. You know, I keep faith, things that basically my mother tell me to do, you know, just be consistent with my prayer, because whatever it is that you do, I feel as if you have to be consistent with it to get the results that you want from whatever it is. And that helped, you know, that helped me, and, you know, that uplifted me a lot, you know, through God and just having faith and just being strong. And by my mother, who is, you know, who's actually, you know, what everything is about. It was really, you know, she's going through it and she's really standing up. She's being strong. Of course, she would like help as well as, you know, we doing everything that we could do within our ability, the whole family, to help her. But of course, she still needs a whole lot of help because of the situation. It's a big situation, so it's going to take, you know, I feel as if it's going to take big things in order for it to help her. So, but it's been rough, you know. We just been praying, like I say, just being consistent with the situation as far as prayer. Everybody in the family being just as helpful as they can be. So even with that, you know, we still need a lot of help and stuff, because the task that is at hand is a big task or whatnot. So it's been hard.
It's been hard. And Glenisha, you were 3 years old at the time. I know you probably don't remember everything that happened, but from what you can recollect, can you tell and share with the people how you felt from 3 years old to present?
I didn't really feel anything because I didn't really, you know, remember too much of it.
So from 3 years old till now, what have you done, being that your mom has been taken away from you? Yeah, what have you done, being that your mom was taken away when you was 3, locked up, her and your dad? What do you do day to day? You think about her? Do you visit her?
Yeah, I go visit her.
You go visit?
Every other weekend, and I think about her a lot.
Okay. And Adrienne, Danielle is your sister. Can you share the mutual bond that y'all shared and what you have done from the moment she was taken to present?
Well, Danielle is my baby sister. She's the youngest of 9 siblings, and it was devastating on the family, and there's so many other elements that played into her being sentenced. And for one, when it first occurred, you know, she asked me to take her 2 children, which was Carl and Glenisha. So I lived in Los Angeles at the time, and I did take on the responsibility of raising Carl and Glenisha for the first 2 years. And when Carl turned 9 years old, he decided that, well, his mom made a decision that, you know, he wanted to go and live with his paternal grandmother, who did a phenomenal job raising him. And by me living in Los Angeles, Danielle, when she was sentenced to the 3 life sentences plus 20 years, it blew our minds because they didn't have any evidence. So what they did was go into some of the prisons of ex-convicts and that were already presently doing time, and they solicit them to get on the stand and lie, and basically that's what happened. So no drugs was ever produced, no monies was ever produced or anything, so that they convicted them under the RICO law, which was designed for crimes of big time mafias. So we all know, when did we as a race